Mic, 1, 2, 3. Quick little shot. Alright, getting all set, but this is Final Fantasy Rules. I'm here right now about to train Yuffie up for the upcoming PAGODA trials. So I'm sure if you come in here to this video after my live stream, maybe you've been through this scenario before. Perhaps maybe you had trouble the first time around, or you didn't know how to beat it. Well, this is an opportunity for you to see how I play play the trials as Yuffie. Well, the first thing is I got to train her up in the way that she should go, so that way she'll be able to learn, and I'll be able to help her progress, so she can handle those bosses. But welcome to the live stream. So right now, what I'm going to do is real quick. Let me make sure turn down. Usually on my headset I have to turn down the volume a little bit so I don't get a double back. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go on my mobile device real quick. That way I can better see the chat. But yes, my channel is all about single player, story driven, of course, story driven, single player. Almost every single player game is story driven nowadays. So, story driven, live streams, usually live streams of RPGs and or action adventure games alike. Excuse me. So if you're into that kind of content, then you're welcome to join my live streams. I'm changing my schedule now, so hold on just a minute. Let me get on there. Okay, there we go. Whoa, what's going on here? Wait, can I do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just checking it out real quick. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, that just shows that. Oh, okay. Yeah, basically, yeah. Right now, I'm not seeing the chat right now because I'm not there on the chat thing yet on my device. I'm just trying to get it to, so that way it shows at the right time. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Make sure it has the right tags and everything. Yeah, but I hope everyone is doing well. So my plan today is to get Yuffie, like level her up, her limit breaks, get her materia, find the right weapon armor setup for Yuffie and materia setup, but without backseating. So I gotta encourage people that let them know that there's no backseating. So if anyone just joined the chat, welcome. Sorry, I will get to the chat in a moment. But welcome aboard. Just sit tight as I get things ready real quick. I hope my voice is okay. Let me see, is that okay? Oh, a few more tags here. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. Let me fix this up. Yeah, sometimes working on the mobile device takes a little delay if I'm not careful. There we go. Okay, now I can go back here. Correct the mundo. And then now I can just go here. So it should be running right about now. Oh, good. I can bring a broadcast alert. Yeah, I have to learn to do that next time. So that way people know, hey, there's a short delay. But it's my first time operating the live control room segment. Okay, now I'm back on. I'm gonna go on to my live video and just go on there real quick. I'm gonna sneak myself in there and then see how it looks to me, or how it sounds. So if there's a double back, don't worry about it, it's fine. Or how it sounds. So if there's a double back, don't worry about it, it's fine. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Yeah, I don't want to sound too low, so let me see how that sounds. Testing 1 2. Yeah, I don't want to sound too low, so let me see how that sounds. Testing 1 2. I don't want to sound too low. Testing 1 2 3. 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 Test. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. And let me turn my voice down one more time so it's not too loud. There we go. And let me turn my voice down one more time so it's not too loud. Let me save it again. Yeah, for some reason my stream thing says it's like a bit rate or low bit rate or something, but I know it's 720p. Oh, the thumbnail can still be changed. Okay, good. Let me make that available real quick. Okay, good. I'm glad I could do that finally. Because before I couldn't do that for some reason. Alright. Now let me get back on here real quick. Alright, now I can see the chat. Okay, good. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch and bring in Yuffie. She is needed for this. Next person to bring in. I definitely want to bring in Eris. So now I gotta switch out, switch in materia, everything. So she has material, because we just, yeah, because the whole thing. Oh man, going through the whole situation with getting my materia back, that was just insane. But anyway, let me go ahead and get back. So I'm gonna get her. So I'm gonna have to take off a lot of people's material real quick. So let me just remove all. Let me see, anyone else got the material? Okay. Let me go to arrange. Let me see here. Yeah, because I gotta rearrange a lot of materia. So the goal here is to get, find a more superior materia setup and weapon armor arrangements for materia slotting, while also leveling up some of Yuffie's own abilities, and if possible maybe get like a limit break or two, depending upon how long it could take. I don't think it's gonna take too long. Who else did I give materia to? Okay. Oh yeah, Tifa has materia. Let me get those off. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna switch Yuffie. I'm gonna have her for healing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring out materia. So right now, what weapons do I have? Okay, so, and then she has Twin Viper. She has Pinwheel and she has Twin Viper. Okay. So that increases the attack percentage up to about that much points attack, but then that has a less attack percentage but a greater attack. But there's a normal and then there's a double here. So the double, the growth will be double, and then here's just normal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that real quick. Whoa. I mean, defense percentage, but the defense is high. Ooh. Well, I'm just gonna give her loose stuff for now. Ho ho ho. Fury, sadness, perilous, petrified, slow, numb. Now it's been like, I don't know how long since I did the Pagoda, yeah, the Pagoda, trials. I'm trying to remember, I don't know how long it's been since I did the Pagoda trials. Just trying to remember how long it was. You know, it was just as back in the 90s as a little kid. So I'm trying to remember which status effects some of them had. I'm sure it was Berserk Fury or Sadness. I don't think there was a Paralysis or Petrify or a Slow Numb. But I'll think on that. So I'll come back to that. I don't mind if I, yeah. Not sure if I'll get to the Pagoda trials right away, because it does take time, depending upon what I need to build. So right now I'm just going to give her loose stuff to experiment. So for her, because of the possibility of what could be hidden steel, now I could move that down here. So I'm just going to, and I can give a +2 to dexterity. Okay. Now hurting the equipment. So that's just a counter attack when damage has occurred. This I can give her because I'm just like her ninja ways. Yeah, she can't revive herself, but she can speed herself. And so I'm definitely going to make sure she has time on her hands. Could she be poisoned? Maybe. So I'm just experimenting here with what she really needs. And so I'm not really... So here's what I do have right now. I don't think she'll be able to transform any of them. Yeah, she won't be able to. She's gonna need an all anyway. So I'm just maxing around till I decide. Elemental. Depending upon what the boss's elements are. See, I remember a long time ago when before I faced the final one, I remember each one of them, because you had a penguin, and you had this one, I think it was a flyer or something. But the final one with the spinning head and the tall swords and everything, I'm like, wow, her father turned into that thing? I'm like, sheesh, Louise. She turned into that. I know Odin can do some damage. Now, I cannot, yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to manipulate anyway. She needs sense anyway. If she had a summon to be a backup, what would it be? And destruct. This is going to come in handy, because I recall the final boss and a few others using that same tactic. She's going to need Death Blow and enemy skill. Will she need Restore? There's two of them. Maybe. Well, that depends on how many potions and stuff I have. Because I have to preserve her MP at the same time. And gravity, I don't think she really needs gravity. But added effect is something I need to think about. Putting her enemies to sleep? Maybe, if it works. But she can MP absorb. So if I were to do this, I think I have an idea. So here's what I'm going to do. Give her that. Now that's only about as far as I go. And then give her this. And then use this for doubles. So what I'm going to do is put her steel here and put the sense down here along with the steel. So steel, sense right there. And then here we're going to need to add an effect. Now I learned this from a strategy guide a long time ago, is you can cause poison or magic effect or maybe a summons effect on the enemy. You know, somebody said that, shared that before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use poison on her blades. This one will be useful for if in any occasion the enemy attacks me and I want her to in some way retaliate. She won't need time up here, but she will need time down here to help hasten herself in the battle. Now, elemental is one thing. I'm thinking of giving her the MP. Do I want to give her the MP absorb? Yeah, I'm thinking of giving her MP absorb. Is so that way. So attack with. Oh, I get it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So if I use a certain materia, I can get. Oh my gosh. I can. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, I get it. 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 Okay. So then, in her occasion, I can use ice. I can use fire. Which one do I want to use? I'm going to use the fire. So that way she can absorb MP at the same time as she's using fire. Now I'm just going to test it out in the battles out here while I'm leveling her up. So this is poison, added effect, MP absorb, fire. So steel, sense, counter attack, time. She can learn some editing skills. Now, Destruct is useful because the main boss in the Pagoda uses a barrier, I recall. It might even use a spell barrier. So if I have that and level it up, I might, depending on how long it'll take, about 5 minutes, I may be able to actually dispel its protection. And then if I were to give it a really good summon, unless I want to use the death blow attack, what would it be? Unless I want to just use restore, because I don't have any health. Unless I want to just give her potions. How much potions do I have? Oh, and if anyone is joining the chat, welcome aboard. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just here strategizing, getting my my lovely character Yuffie prepared, because she needs that training right now. You know, I'm about to have her tackle the Pagoda. Now, if I recall, because this is me coming back at this years later, you know, it's kind of getting back to my memory of, okay, when did the trials begin? Because right now where I'm at, I haven't gone to the ancient city yet. So if it's not the time yet, then yeah, I'll go take care of the other part of the story. But at the same time, I want to make sure that Eris has her limit breaks, because I want her to get her final one before something happens. For those who already know this game, you already know what's going to happen. The question is, will we be able to see it? I'll be able to see it, but on the live stream, it may not be shown. Mainly because of the PS4 broadcast setup. My brother played this live once, and he said that it doesn't show the cutscene. Because of the agreement with perhaps with Square Enix or whomever, the company and PS4 on broadcasting it. And because I don't have a capture card, it may not show the cutscene. But I will maybe find a cutscene link, or recommend you look up the cutscene of what happens in the place where Eris, something happens between Sephiroth and Eris, so you can see it for yourself. In case if it gets blocked. What's the high potion? Potions. And how much Jill do I have? So in case I need a... Oh, perfect. I got plenty. So I could just, maybe instead of just giving her... I mean, yeah, I can give her recovery, but hey, I don't have to give her that. I can just... So I can leave a death blow or give her a summon. I might give her Odin. But I believe Odin is a one-hit killer. Hey, if Odin worked on the enemy, then on the bosses in the Pagoda, then that is awesome. But Shiva's leveled up though. So which one do I want to give her? I can give her the funny and luxurious Choco mod. I mean, yeah, you get to throw items at the enemy, but still, though, it's a little funny. I think I'll just give her Ifrit, because I suspect the enemy might be... So, she's the fire type gal. Alright, now I'm going to give everyone else a taste of what materia I can give them. So for her, she's going to have all, and she's going to have restore. And then I can do another all if I want to. Because I can either do an all revive, or I can do, no, I can do what I was able to get her to do. All, and then put them all to sleep. Hey, it works. And then give her heal. Yeah, because there's lots of all. And then I can do an all revive. Like, she's my main magic person. Healing person anyway, so. Elemental. ice. Is there any other blue attachments here? Nope. All of them are gone. Okay. So then I'll just give him cover. And give him a chocobo lure. Give him death blow and just anything else. I'll give him manipulate. Chocomog and anything else. Transform. Okay. So there we go. There we go. All right. Let the training begin. It's a little quiet. There we go. Now I remember this is the big turtle guy. Ah. See if that'll work. Yep. They're still trying to use barrier. Yeah, that didn't work. Thought so. Yep, he is asleep. Can I manipulate this guy? Nope. I thought I could. It's alright. Let me see what this guy is. Adamantime. Oh man, I remember the giant Adamantoise in Final Fantasy 15 as one of the biggest, toughest boss missions ever. Like, I haven't even tried that one out yet, but yet, you know, it's definitely a big, one of the biggest enemies ever, for anyone's ever tackled. So right now I'm just messing with using materia to deal with this guy. Let me see the question marks. Alright, Yuffie. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I thought that glowing ball, or that glowing ball attack was, it was going to be like a, there we go. Enemy skill, but nope. Ah! There we go. See, that's what the training was all about. Now, let me see the limit break that she got. So what's this? Ah! Restores HP of all allies. Okay. Good, good, good. I like that. I love it to the T. How many tents do I have? Oh, sorry. I keep scrolling down like that. I need to stop doing that. Okay. Let me see what else I can do here. See, I remember the Pagoda trials a long time ago when I tackled it. Oh man. See, the first 2 or 3 enemies were okay. I think it was the 4th one, and then when I when I came to the last one, I kept dying. Like for real. Like, I was like, oh man, I was messing up big time. I'm like, come on, man. I could do better than that. Let me see what little plant dude has. Oh, that's all it's got. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's not an enemy skill. The somersault. Yeah, I thought it was. Let me see. What can I steal from this guy? Nothing to steal, eh? Okay. I'm also using it to help build the steel because there was a fellow YouTuber in another live stream that talked about missing items, or items that are easily missed that people don't know about. Like, I didn't know, like, for instance, if you stole from the Turks, you have a good high percentage of steel. You could find certain armor that's so effective. That's so powerful. Yeah, I accidentally did that, but it's alright. Can I manipulate the plants? Yeah, the spaz voice. Oh, the poison worked. Yeah, the spaz voice is not an enemy skill. I wish it was. Nope. Let me go ahead and heal them real quick. That's the one. Magic hammer. Magic hammer. Okay, good. Good. Yes! I was waiting for that skill. Because I got that skill years ago. Yeah, a technique to get enemy skill. I mean, there are some bosses, of course, will have enemy skills, but there are enemies, if you manipulate them, of course. She got a little wind look. That's awesome. But you manipulate the enemy, you level up, manipulate, use that, and just have them use whatever attacks they have. If it's recognized, it could be an enemy skill. Let me see, where are we at? Okay. Wait, do I have any cures for Fury? Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna need to see about the ethers. Now, fire can absorb MP, so I'm gonna save, I'm gonna test it out. Yeah, because I want her to be prepared so badly. Not sure if I'll be able to do the Pagoda trials today, depending upon her current status, how the material functions work and everything. Because if I do, and I do so well, I can do the Pagoda trials. So, and the more of these guys appear, the merrier. Okay. Now, what do these plants have to steal? I just want to double check again. I'll just use this. Okay, so they have nothing to steal. Can't trust it though, because sometimes when I build the percentage of steel, I'll be able to get something. Cool, death blow real quick. So I'm gonna test this out. Five MP. Okay. So that's what it's current right now. Oh, I just did that accidentally. It's alright. It's okay. She got plenty of ether. Excuse me, MP. I said ether. MP. She's got plenty of MP. But I'm glad I have the magic hammer, because that will help deplete the MP of any enemies or bosses, hopefully. Oh, by the way, if you're enjoying this video, enjoying this live stream, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. Oh, got it. Alright, keep it up, keep it up. I'm gonna try to manipulate that turtle, the adamanti. I tried before, it didn't work, but I'm gonna try it again. So I'm gonna see if I can steal anything from this guy. Ah, Adam and Bangle. Okay, good, good. Good, so I got an armor piece. So I'm gonna test out her new one. Clear Tranquil. Ah, she's got a spell protector. Okay. Okay, good. She's asleep. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her haste. Yeah, the point is to test my current materia setup and strategy in preparation for what's to come. There we go, there we go. Come on. Come on. Alright. Now, I tried it before. I want to see if it'll do it again. Nope. It'll do it. So you couldn't manipulate. Yeah. I wanted to see if it will try to manipulate. I couldn't do it before, but I want to see if I do it again. But nope. Never mind that. Okay. Can you give me some of your MP at least? Just 3 MP. Ah, okay. I'm gonna see what happens when I use a lower leveled fire. See how many MP I get out of that. Might just be 1 or 2 MP. About 1 MP, I knew it. Yeah, so higher attack power of the magic materia, more MP. Got it. Yeah, learn something new every day, you know. Got it. Broke the barrier. That's it. Broke the barrier once again. Yeah, that's gonna definitely come in handy. Nope. Okay. I'm curious, can I turn him into a frog? Yeah, turn a little turtle into a frog, that's funny. So it's about 3 to 5 MP, Fire 2. Which I suspect if it was Fire 3, it'd be more. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I learned a long time ago about the limit breaks. It was really confusing because I remember I didn't pay attention to the tutorials when I was seeing this in the game. But they say it right there is that you're supposed to fight, like for some, it's like you gotta fight a ton of enemies. You don't know how many, unless there's like some checker somewhere that says, oh, this is how many you're supposed to beat. Oh, there you go, he's gone. And then you're also supposed to use your limit break a multitude of times. I'm sure there's a guide online that says, oh, you have to do it this number of times, you have to defeat this number of enemies. At the end of the day, it really gets very, very tedious when... Let's see, is this the store? Yeah, at the end of the day, it can get very tedious because you have to keep on... That's why they didn't sell it, because Yuffie told him. Darn it, Yuffie! But, oh, Murasame! Alright! Anyway, let me see. Is there an up-to-date weapon for her? Razor ring. Okay. Oh! Yes. Get that. Now, everyone is about, like, 6,000, so I'm just gonna get some of the main... You got a chainsaw, bruh. Yeah, all these... I'm gonna slow down a bit. I'm not gonna get all of them just yet. I'll come back for the rest. But I'm gonna give her weapon, because that's actually perfect. Like, literally, that's a perfect setup. Because then I can add something extra here. So, the way I see it, I want to give her Odin. For the sake of, for who she is, but anyway. But, yeah, if I really want to give her Restore, I can do that right about now. Unless I want to give her Transform, but I'm not sure that would really be useful at this point. But you know, I'm going to give her Throw. So you got Rune Blade and you got Murasame. So Rune Blade. He can double as Restore too. Nice. Okay. I gave him poison before, but I'm kind of changing it around a little bit more. Alright. Can I give her a new staff? No. Dun, 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 dun. So where can I sleep? Unless I need to get me, yeah, I need to get more ethers. Like, this is just crazy. Get me some more ethers, please. I just want me some ethers, man. Like, it really costs a lot to get just a single ether, for crying out loud. It's just crazy. Anyway, let me go ahead and save here. Give myself a tent. Oh wait, no, I don't need to waste the tent. I can just go right all the way here. Now I know it's going to take time, but let me go ahead and take care of this. Hey, what's up, little doggy? So I'm gonna go ahead and rest here so I can save up on my items. Yeah, the Final Fantasy VII games, they can also have a little bit of a... I think the term is, A reputation for Jill. If I had to remember, I had to think about like which Final Fantasy game had the most Jill expenditure, the most Jill cost. I cannot really say an answer right now because that would take me time to actually have to evaluate and assess every Final Fantasy game and see how much Jill did it cost for this, and this in the game. Like, really, how much Jill? Like, no joke. I mean, that's a lot of Jill. I'm sure there are lots of games. Oh, let me go say hello to... Are the Turks here? No, they're gone. I just wanted to say hello to the Turks, man. Because they were here. And you gotta say hello to the Turks's. The Turkish. The Turks. So I'm gonna go here. Did I save? Well, I'm gonna save anyway. It doesn't hurt to double save. Because when you don't double save, who knows? You end up missing that first save, and you face a boss, and you worked so hard and traveled all the way through a single level, only to face a boss and die, and you realize you didn't save. Yeah, that's the saddest thing that could happen to you. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's happened to me. I'm sure it can happen to a lot of people. Alright, now, these guys, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I gave her a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna need to see if there's I don't think the somersault is an enemy skill, though. Because I wasn't certain it was. I'm going to do it again, just to see. If it's not an enemy skill, it's alright. Ah, he protected him. Hey, that's good, man. He's a good man. A gentleman. On the rocks. Okay. Oh. Well, hey, if his cover is working really well, then that means I did a good job of keeping that maintained. Okay, yeah, I figured that. It was just a regular physical attack. Of course it's not an enemy skill, bruh. It's not an enemy skill. It's just a regular attack. It's like you doing a somersault. I'm like, I mean, if you want to have a wonderful time, you can go ahead, but not against the legendary Masamune blade. Come on now. You know what it is. Ah, he's just gonna attack himself. Masamune Slasher. And he's out of here. Woo. Okay. I'm gonna check a little bit of the I'm gonna be right back in a sec. I'm just gonna check the yeah, I gotta check the live control setup real quick. There's something I wanted to make sure that's working out real quick. Yeah, I like how the materia setup I'm using right now. It's very helpful. Hold on, come on. Come on, mobile device, you can do it. There you go, that's it. That's it, right there. There you go. There we go. Alright, now I can go back. Get back on there to see the chat. Okay. Let me make sure also there's no other extraneous noises or anything that's causing any problems or obstructions or anything. Alright, there we go. So now I'm about to travel up, take a look, and see what's up here and get into a fight. I think the little bugger has something. Says I couldn't manipulate. Not sure. Let me try it again. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time and see if I can get it to work. Oh, good, see? Yeah, it says I couldn't manipulate, but I know I can. I don't know if the electric burst is... Okay. Well, let me go ahead and use that. Well, I know we can do that now. It's cool to see all the different attacks that you can use on the other creatures. He's like, oh, come up and cut him with the scissors. It's the Scissorhead Man. It's the Scissorhead Man. Got him. Got him. That's it. That's how it is at the end of the day. Okay, so I got the hourglass item. Yeah, I was turning up the volume on my phone a little bit just to hear how I sounded. I almost sounded a little slightly low. Let's turn up just a little bit. At least so that way I can get my voice in there so it's not too low, it's not too loud, you know what I'm saying? So right now it says my stream is okay. Okay. So these little guys here, not very difficult to handle. Simple enemies. See, I'm just looking at the time to see if I want to go and tackle Pagoda while So the whole point of the training was to see how well the setup is for her at this time. Because the enemy she's gonna fight, of course, is gonna be her father at the end of it. But it's to make sure that she's ready. Because if I don't believe she's ready, then I could say she's ready to maybe take on the other bosses, the other enemies in the pagoda. But to take on her father, I'm not sure she'll be ready for it. So I'm gonna do like about 2 or 3 more fights. I'm also gonna try to see if I can manipulate this guy, the turtle. Just because it says they could manipulate doesn't mean it can't. You know, I had to come to that realization. It just depends on the level of the manipulation material. So it increases your chances of manipulating the maybe because it's asleep I couldn't manipulate it. But it's vulnerable to sleep. Yeah, see right now it's like, oh, couldn't manipulate. But I know I can. I'm sure I can. Like, it's not like it cannot happen. See, like, look, I'm able to poison it. So sometimes it's like, depending on the level of the materia, the luck and skill sets for your characters, and yeah, the luck exactly is a factor, I'm sure. That's why certain materia tends to work. Where it says, oh, you can't steal. I'm sure if I increase the steel luck and materia and my luck, like I'm gonna make sure her luck she grows. Then I'm sure I'm able to steal things that from people who pretty much flat out said, oh, you can't steal. There's nothing to steal. Of course there is something to steal. So I'm gonna see if I can give haste. Oh, I was trying to give it to Cloud. I know the position of the camera. Sometimes it blocks the person you're trying to highlight, and you may end up getting the person closer to the screen. Sorry, I just like explaining stuff nowadays. Well, I'm actually, because my aim is to really help. I want to help people figure out about how to do certain things in games now. I figured out what I want to do with my channel now, and make it more apparent that I want to help people figure out how to solve certain issues in games, you know what I mean? But I also show it so you can see for yourself. Like, evidently, just because it's obvious, just because it says, oh, the person cannot be put to sleep, doesn't mean it's not possible. It just means that at the time, it just didn't work. So you either have to increase, you just have to understand the materia. Does it require you? Yeah, the magic hammer increases her materia output. So if it's 100 MP, so, excuse me, if I use the, like, I'm just testing the magic right now to see the different things that happen. Like, I was able to shrink the Triceratop tank. So it don't look like it works here, but I was able to shrink it. The Triceratop. So I think it's just a matter of with whom it works the most. Here I'm gonna do a little record. So right now I just activate the record on my live stream, so that way people don't miss out on anything that I say in here. But basically, my current strategy for Yuffie, like I have all this here. I'm just helping her build her materia and also help her prepare to face father, everything. And I want to record it too because I want to see how well I do it. Because if I do it well, I can record it as a highlight and say, hey, This is what I discovered. But this is how to beat the pagoda guy. This is my setup. You know, a long time, you know, I admit I had never did a materia planner. I never really planned my materia formations. All I did was just go in battle, put materia on my characters, and then just fight. That's all I did. I eventually beat Final Fantasy VII back in the day, but it was such a hassle. But see, nowadays, it's like the enemies is just, the boss is just, oh, I face them once and then I don't die. Like, I kill them. Just like that. Because I just faced them once. Because I figured it out, you know? But I learned that, you know, it's, you know, strategize. Otherwise, you're getting yourself beat. I could have made this like, hey, this is a no-death run. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. Have an RPG where it says, hey, when I face bosses and all that stuff, enemies, I don't die. You know, like... It would count with the Midgar Serpent because I did a little test run with the Midgar Serpent to kind of see what was going to happen. And, well... what it did is, of course, it knocked back one of my allies. It mainly knocked back Cloud. It kept Aeris, and I think it kept Aeris and Yuffie or Barrett. Or Red... it kept Red 13 and Aeris. Who I'm proud... Red 13, I'm proud to dub the infamous name of Fenrir. Anyone who's familiar, fan of the Final Fantasy series, knows and recognizes that summon's name, Fenrir. Yep, I gave him that classic name. But Cloud is final, not because, you know, it's not like I named it the final because, oh, I just want to give a random name. It just represents my name for my channel. You know, I just want to give him that name. But, it's alright if, maybe I'm sure you probably have other different names you gave him. So I'm going to see if there's any enemy skills in this area, too. Oh, same enemies. Okay. Well, let me get some experience and everything. Yep, leave a Cloud to protect her. Now it's time to seal the evil. Wow! That's it. You're out of here. Yeah, I'm liking her seal evil limit. So make sure, like, they're frozen, they're paralyzed, they're put to silence, so they can't do anything magic related. They're easy targets, they don't even have a turn, so it's just easy pickings. Ooh, look at that, leveled up all. Alright, let me see what level is all at right now. Oh, okay. I might have leveled this one. No, that one's right. Okay. Maybe. I may have leveled up that one, but that's all revive. So in case of most of them. What I can't wait to get is Phoenix. I learned about the Phoenix combinations a long time ago, about using it as a final, you can use it as a final act. With the final, I think it's the final act materia or something, or counter. The final act, yeah. And then if all your characters die, Phoenix is summoned. And bring them all back. As if they didn't die. And it's perfect. It's a perfect setup. Alright, so Let me see if I can get something out of here. Nope. Okay. So I'm just seeing what enemy skills they have. So by manipulating at least one of them, I can get them to attack. Nope. Don't worry, there's a manipulation somewhere. Otherwise, if not, I can't manipulate it, then forget it. Is that one? Nope. I thought that was gonna be the... But she is in a certain state right now, so I'm gonna heal her real quick. Hey, Eris is powerful with that staff. Yeah, try leveling up Yuna with her staff, bringing them all up to cause like a what is it, 99,999 damage per hit. Oh man, go figure. Final Fantasy X, that was an interesting way of engaging in levels, is doing a overkill each time. Like you do like a physical attack, 99,999. That's it. Oh my gosh, that was just a funny way of doing it, man. Like for real. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and see if... I think I am ready. Let me go ahead and jump onto this real quick. Okay, so... yeah, the yeah, she got turbo ether. Let me see if I can take them on right now. So I'm just gonna speed this up. Sorry if any, like, I'm just getting snoring noises. Like, come on, man. I'm on a live stream. You can't be doing all that. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and heal them up. I'll just use it just to get her up a little bit. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, I think she's about ready right about now. So I'm just learning the strategies for her. And I got her leveled up a little much more. So it's only a matter of time until she's actually ready to do it. Da, 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 da. Need one more level? Maybe. I think she should be okay. Yeah, she should be okay. Let me go in here and get her ready. Let me just go ahead and get some sleep, save, and then I'm gonna buy some. Let me see, how many do I have? Okay, I'm gonna buy some more. She's gonna need some more ether. I don't know about the elixirs, but she's gonna need some more ether. Now, forgive me, it's been years, but I'm trying to remember if the Pagoda trials happen right now that I got Yuffie back, or did they happen later? I don't know. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to head on out and save. Yeah, because if they require me to go further in the game just to do it, then it's like, oh, wow. Okay. But then even this training is helping me get my materia set up. So then that way I can help people see, like, oh, this is how I did it. And so this is what it takes to get her to, like, this is what my materia setup looks like. Poison right here. Everything. So you got all the arrangements in preparation for the Pagoda trials. So this is my materia setup. That way she'll be able to take on her father and all those beneath him at the lower levels. And let me see, oh, you said, hey, after you get Yuffie back, you can do the trial anytime. Yes, that's what I thought. And hello, Latimajeur, welcome to the stream, welcome to the case. Fellow gaming sleuth, how are you doing today? And may I ask, how are your classes going? I know you told me what degree you're taking in is graphic communications, am I correct? I mean graphic design. So I know how that's going for you as well. Also, feel free to share with me on any kind of challenges you had in Final Fantasy VII that maybe you were having difficult with. Because I've actually learned a lot about this game, so much so that as I'm replaying it, certain strategies are coming to me right now about the game. So feel free to share with me any challenges you had with it before. Right now I'm working on a logo for a client. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah. So, what company you're making it for? And actually, is this really for an actual company, or is this a project where you have a fellow student that's giving you maybe like a supposed company, and then you have to design the logo based on what they have shared about what that company's all about to you, their vision? If that's the assignment you're doing, just wondering. Yes. Now there's a materia for the preemptive strike. If I recall, there is a materia Last time I think, yeah, there is a materia for it, I think. Yeah, there is. You can remind me, Latin, if there is. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, my channel, yeah, I'm turning my channel to all about solving game cases. That means any challenges in games that people need help with that I solve. So you do freelance graphic design. Okay. And how's that been going for you? And I would love to hear, what was your most challenging logo design you ever done on freelance before, and how did you manage to solve it? Yeah, you don't have to tell me long paragraphs. I understand. I know it could be a lot, but you know, just you know, maybe 2, 3, maybe 1 or 2 sentences, whatever. Like, how did you manage to solve it? Yeah, it's, you know, this passage here. Yeah, I already got that. Whoops. Let's get out of here. So you check in the comments. What do you say? In October, a lady wanted a logo for her business of homemade cinnamon buns. Wow. I'm sure that was the one that was like the most challenging one, huh? So yeah, I'm curious. What did you ended up, you know, what did you end up doing with that one and everything, or how did you? Let me see. She wanted a rose with a cinnamon roll in the middle of it. Okay. She's like, no way. Let me see. Her current. Okay, I know I went to... Oh, wait. Go to sleep. And then go to save. Okay. Save. Okay, let me take a look at the chat. The time I couldn't draw it freehand illustrator, I had to trace over one and make it look as well as... Oh, wow. I see. I see, so... And so that tells me you have Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator, which is a nice program, because I have Illustrator, I have Photoshop as well. Wow, amen. That's wonderful. That is so blessed. That's a blessing right there. That's wonderful. That means she's got lovable cinnamon buns. That's the indication with the, it's lovable. Okay, well, before I do that, well, congratulations that you were able to do it. But see, it's also when you're diligent in something, that means diligent means that you're determined. You have an endeavor you're working towards, and so you're determined, you're persistent, and you're careful to do it in such a way where you're able to accomplish the goal. And if someone sees that effort, they see how well they can look at it and they can tell you, hey, that is wonderful. You did a wonderful job. You put so much effort into it. So that's amazing. I saw the LMBO. I wonder what the LMBO was. Was it the part when I said lovable cinnamon buns? I didn't mean any implications by that anyway, but but you know, it just, you know, there's just a communication that comes with graphic design. Because when you make an image, you're designing, you're pretty much communicating what the company or what that is all about with an image. It's the same with a YouTube channel. Like, depending on how you make your channel art and also the thumbnails of your videos, it's really going to determine how well you communicate your channel and what it's all about to other people. That's something to think about when it comes to graphic design. You know, it was the little cinnamon bun comment. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, lovable cinnamon buns. Something romantic, something to love. That when you just love, you're just full of love. But I think that's kind of how it was communicated to me when you told me, describe what the logo was. And you made the rose, the flower, and everything. You can go out and smell the roses, smell the flowers. You just enjoy it. It's like, go every morning, have some cinnamon buns. But that's the idea. You communicate an idea through an image. That's the power of graphic design. It's graphic communication. Visual communications. I read that in one of the books a long time ago. The name of it was Sinfully Delicious. Oh, now we're pulling out some puns. Sinfully delicious. Scrumptious, by the way. Oh, by the way, I'm doing my live streams at least around 5 p.m. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays now. Schedule is always subject to change when noticed. So usually I'll notify on Twitter if there's a change. So today is Final Fantasy VII. Tomorrow, maybe Final Fantasy VII again or another game. Because sometimes I might take a break. Another game I started playing was Mirror's Edge Catalyst, by the way. So let me just show you, actually here. Yeah, you probably heard about the visual communication when I said about graphic design. Because I was reading a book on it. I have a book from the class, or another book that talks about graphic design as a form of visual communications. But that's the way of art. You're visually communicating something, an idea. So you're letting them know what the company is all about in one image. In some way, you're letting them know. It may be a few words enough to tell them, oh, this is what it is. So this is my setup right now, you see. So I got her an updated weapon and a really good armor. I'm gonna give her, but this is my materia. Added effect, poison. MP absorb, fire. Now, it's obvious, it's not really a good MP absorb right now. But it's close enough to what I can at least do for the time being. But I can use this, because the father in the, if you recall, the father, who happens to be the one at the very top, uses a barrier, I believe. Unless it's not him, one or two of them will use a barrier or a spell barrier. I'm not worried about the spell barrier, it's the physical barrier. So if I were me, I would use this to break it. This is just to build that up, but I got haste. I don't have slow right now or stop, but it's close to leveling it up. It's really close. So there's the counterattack, Steel in the sense, and then there's Odin. Now, I gave her a lot, and yes, you're absolutely right. When it comes to designing, not only does the color and visual make the logo, relies on how subtle it is. Um, graphic design teacher once said, they told me, well, they mentioned it in class when I was taking graphic design. I think it was Photoshop or something. I took his classes. Really nice teacher, by the way. Mr. Corlew. And he does graphic design for a living. He's been doing this for a long time. I got to meet him. I got to meet him now when I get to see him. He recognizes me. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" He was proud when I graduated too. You know, I was glad to impress much of my art instructors. You know, I was thankful for what they do. Yeah. You said it's too busy. The message won't cross to most people. What? Anyway, yeah, you can clarify that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. The teacher once said, "Less is more." That's the term. Yeah, less is more. You don't have to have too many items and imageries to make something look great or everything. People just want a simple message at the end of the day. So you simplify it to where it carries, you can still communicate a complex idea or something, but you just want to simplify it so it's easy to read. They just want something easy to read at the end of the day. Deny Sacred Gorky. Sacred Gorky. Oh, okay, yeah, exactly. Less is more. Subtle. You make it plain. So those who read it will run with it. They will get it. They will get the vision. They'll get the idea and they'll go for it. That was actually a reference of scripture, actually. That was a reference of scripture. I have to remember what the scripture was, but when you have a vision, if you make it plain for people to see, it said, make it plain upon, it says, write the vision, make it plain upon tablets, so that those who see it will run with it. If they're able to see it plainly written, it's clear, they can understand what to do and go for it. You don't make something plain, clear, they're not going to get what you're communicating. They're not going to get it. They're not going to follow. It's going to be like, okay, what is this place? What's going on? Now, there's one thing I want to say, that's probably the most comical thing that I'm staring at in my screen right now. Not to make fun of people's names. I'm very respectful of names. Everybody comes up with names. People on YouTube come up with names. People on Twitter, everywhere, come up with names. But the one thing that's I'm scratching my head about is Sacred Gorky. Does that make any sense to you? I mean, what do you think of that name? Sacred Gorky. He says, then I, Sacred Gorky, will be your opponent on the first floor. So my opponent is going by the name of Sacred Gorky. Just, you can soak that in. It's, yes, he is known and dubbed the name. He is Sacred Gorky. Yes. The guy's name is Gorky, and he's sacred. And he's my first opponent. Shake. Let's take a look at some names for a sec. So, this is, one is Sacred Gorky. This little girl's name is Shake. She'll be watching my fight with Gorky. And he's like power change. Now, the one thing I remember about each and every one of these people is they turn into creatures, monsters. They all have their special abilities and everything, so let's observe for a sec. So see, he turns into like this xenomorph flying terror, but he turns into a xenomorph like flying winged creature. Looks like they're wearing shorts. No, they're not wearing shorts. That's just the color of their lower half. Oh, so he just used a barrier. Yeah, I'm gonna de-barrier that. Sacred, you're sacred Gorky, and you turn into some kind of flying creature. Let me go ahead and heal her up right about now. I'm just looking at this like, bruh. Like, are you serious? I'm gonna just put haste on her real quick. That way she's fast enough. That's what I needed for this occasion anyway. So I'm fighting a xenomorph like, let me heal her up. And I'm not too worried about using this technique because I'm just staring at this guy and just wondering to myself, you really look very, very, I'll just say, you look very stupid. I'm not worried about the elixir. Like, I'm just like looking at this point, just want to laugh. So he wants to use that. Okay. What are your thoughts right about now, Latin? Because right now I'm just looking at this guy, I'm like... I didn't know Sacred Gorky was actually a xenomorph in disguise. I didn't know that. And a flying one at best. I mean, like, what a total alien ripoff. Like, seriously. Do you have anything? There's nothing to steal. Okay. You keep the bear. You keep. He keeps barriering, and it's just like, you are like some strange flying-looking creature, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, you used up your skill power. Ha! Oh, it looks like you're kinda out of your league there, sacred, or supposedly sacred Gorky. Yeah, there, see? Yeah. And that took 1,519 just to, and there you go. That's how it is. He's like, here I am, Miss Yuffie. Okay, sacred, Gorky. Xenomorph, flyer, thing. Because of the head design reminded me of the xenomorphs in Aliens, by the way. So that's why I kept making that reference. Yeah, it's a flying demon-like thing, xenomorph. Like, I'm like, I don't care. Like, whatever it is. Sacred, and you're sacred, and you turn into that. I'm just gonna continue right now. Of course. Shake. The reason why there's some slight delays on my end because of the names. Shake. I thought you were just a girl, but you handled that pretty good. Let's see how you do on next one. Okay, Miss, Shake. I mean, are you gonna make an earthquake? You can turn into like some big earthquake like creature? I don't remember what she turns into, by the way. I think she turns into like a penguin. I think so. I didn't even care about that elixir at the end of the day, because it's like, I got so many Jill, I can get so many potions. One of these days, I was gonna try, well, I'll probably avoid it. I'm not gonna do a video, nor will I ever try, comparing the Jill of every Final Fantasy game. The Jill expenditure. No. This game has it where you spend a lot on ethers, on Phoenix Downs. Look, I played Final Fantasy 15 on my Twitch about like 2 weeks ago because I just took a break on it, but on the Final Fantasy 15. And look, the Phoenix Downs cost like 1,000 gil. No joke. And it takes a lot to get some gil. I'm sure you're able to find a way to get gil with battles and everything. You gotta sell stuff, you gotta be careful because you can sell treasures, just make sure you don't sell all your treasures because there's some that can help you upgrade your weapons. Huh, kind of a little conflict there, eh? I'm just in a nice Final Fantasy talk because it's real talk. Let me see. Okay. How many high potions do I have? I can tell where she is. She will take tons of damage. So it's highly likely it will be a very difficult fight. So I may not get through all of the pagoda today, but I will get halfway there. So I'm just going to see, can I make it to all, like, at least before I get to the top. You know, because I don't want her to die, so to speak. I don't have the ability to cast a barrier on my characters yet, so I think that's a materia that I'll get that will come later, I presume. Da, da, da. And if you enjoyed the video, care to leave a like. So right now I defeated Gorky, and he keeps saying, "Here I am, Miss Yuffie." Power change. I'm like, power change? I mean, this ain't no Sailor Moon, but you really are becoming Jedites monsters. You there, don't ignore me. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you, kid. Okay, Miss Shake. Who's next? He's like, are you blind? I'm right here. What? I gotta fight a punk? Oh. Ooh, that, okay. Okay, you wanna go and exchange that. Huh, punk? I'm more of an adult than some bimbo girl. What did you say? Oh. Exchanging, it's some fighting words now. You're fighting. I like the dialogue in games like this. It's just funny. Yeah, sorry. I hope you're having a good time there, Latum. He says, shots fired. Yes, shots have been fired. See what I mean? That kind of anger is what makes you so immature. Don't pat yourself in the back until you beat me. She's probably like an older woman or something. She just looks small. Now watch. About the only thing you do really good is breathe. Are you sure you want to fight? Stop yapping. Finally got past Gorky. Oh, and good news, I finally figured out how to set the thumbnail on my live stream so when it's live, people can see the thumbnail. I just had to go to the live control settings and make changes there, and then I can add a thumbnail while it's live. So, yeah, people can see the thumbnail now. And I figured out also a way to set the live events. Because I believe you have a capture card, Latim. So, if you haven't done it already, unless you already have, you can go to live events and you can set up your video, your live event video, the thumbnail and everything. That way you would be able to what would you be able to do? Oh yeah, that way you'll be able to yeah, you just go to live event section, the live streaming section. You can go to stream now or live event, and live event will allow you to set the time, the thumbnail, the description, all that ahead of time, because you have a capture card, so you can do the whole encoder section. You know, I mean, YouTube help page will show you how to do that. So that way people will know ahead of time that, hey, this person is live streaming this. And make sure you set your tags for your video based on the keywords of what your video is about, and then voila. So the other one was here I go, brat. Speed change. Shake, you look like you're the brat. So one was power change. This is speed. So the first one was a xenomorph flying like thing. This is a punk like, yeah, literally a punk like penguin. Yes, literally a. Not saying that it is a punk, no. Just to mind people, you know, don't worry. I'm not against anyone who has any hairstyles like that. But anyway, it's like she said, she called her a punk, so it's like I got the impression, oh, I see what she's saying. Now I didn't give her the recovery because I want her if I do decide to do that, I will, or the restore, I mean. Yeah, see? And then I gave her a counterattack. And then you get some MP absorbance here. Is that gonna do it? No, not yet. Okay. Ah, the Rage Bomber. Clear, tranquil. And then give her, I'm gonna give her an L1 and R1 buttons. And I got 7 X potions, so that just makes it much easier. Bingo. Now, one could think that was an accidental setup, but actually it wasn't. I just knew what items I had. See? And then I just made sure I was stocked with those items before I went into the fight. Because the penguin guy facing those enemies, they do that Rage Bomber attack. And so that's the one that does tons of damage. So I just had to make sure I had the right health items in stock. And then, so in a way, it was almost like an accidental strategy. But I just wanted to showcase it so, you know, anybody who's stuck in these pagoda fights, trials, you know, sometimes when I first did it, it was so difficult. But this time I figured out the ins and outs and how to prepare Yuffie for the battle. So, anyway. She's like, ugh, so you can fight a bit. She's like, of course. Ho, ho, ho. Wait, ho, 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 check off. It's been a while since I felt pain. I'm like, she's like, ho, ho, ho. I'm like, I hope she's not going to sound like Bugenhagen in Cosmo Canyon. That ho, ho, like, that ho, ho, ho. It's like, okay. Yeah, I can. Now, let me make sure she's well healed up and everything. Da-da-da. Okay. Rest again, and then let me get the health item stocked up. Now I only have like 6 X potions left, so I don't really have a lot. Well, it shouldn't pop up, but by the way, if you happen to see like a video clip save thing pop up or anything, that's just indicating that I'm saving some clips to consider, like if I want to upload some aftermaths of the fights as a whole or separate videos, that's fine. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Wait, this one is this is the weapons. Okay. Yeah, because I already got stuff for her. I need to give her the, what item stuff does she have? So that's what she has right now. I'm thinking of giving her this stuff. He said that's actually a good idea. Oh, what I did with the whole item stock thing with Yuffie and everything? Oh, yeah. Because I was going to give her restore materia. Which is, it can still help. I'm sure that's a good strategy to use in this fight. Because, in all honesty, hey, I'm sure it would help. But, because of how I set it up, it's like, it doesn't seem like I really need it. It doesn't look like I really need it, actually. I just want to get that 10th. But, so 76. High potion. Yeah, I got like enough to get like 8,000 right about now. Okay. Yeah, I can only get so much. Yeah, Final Fantasy and them Jill costs. Which town? If we had a lot of materia, yeah, I know about that situation. Okay. Now I need to find out. Let me save. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Latim, I have a question for you. Have you ever lost the Pagoda a certain number of times? Just out of curiosity. And I believe I saved. I always double save anyway, so let me go back. Besides, the double save is not out of paranoia or fear or anything. The double save is because I know what it's like to... if anyone knows what it's like when you played a game for hours and it's an RPG... You went through like an entire dungeon, you gotten far, you face a boss and you die, and you thought you saved. I'm sure someone out there knows what I'm talking about. And then you, yes, you end up starting all the way back to the last save point, which wasn't even right near where you're about to face the boss. You have to go through that whole place again. Hey there! You said you've lost like over 10, so you lost over 10 times? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I think because I asked that question. Yeah. You lost. That's how much? What? Excuse me. Sorry if hopefully that didn't get into the mic. And once again, if you're enjoying the content, you definitely want to see more, enjoying it, make sure to leave a like, and also, consider subscribing if you're really enjoying the video. Wait, what did you say? Yes, over 10. Oh, hey, I feel you. I feel you. I'm trying to remember how many times I lost. I think I passed the 2 at the bottom. I think it was either this person or next person I lost. And then the last one, I lost so many times. I don't remember how many times I lost. So even Shake's been defeated. Sacred, Gorky, and then Shake. What kind of name? It's been a while since you had to fight. Chekhov? Chekhov or Chekhov? Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes. Wait, what is with these names? Staniv? You watch over here? Over there. Staniv? Staniv? So you're Staniv. Okay, you watch over there. I mean, I don't know what anyone thinks about that, if that's better than Shake, and Sacred Gorky. Gorky. That xenomorph head-like, flying demon-like thing. And his name is Sacred Gorky. I was like, oh, wow. You turn into that? Okay. Well, that ain't going to happen. I'll teach you about the strength of youth. Keep mouthing off like that, little girl. You're gonna get burned. I got insurance. I'm gonna do that. I got insurance. Oh, the ho ho ho. We'll see if you still talk like that after you taste some of the sacred magic. Magic change. So one was power, this one was speed, and then now magic. Oh. My limit break is still active. You ever gave that look when you're playing? You're just looking like your eyes are barely faded down. You're just looking at these enemies. You're just like, I wonder why. And somehow I lost this to like a few trials in this before, and I'm looking at these guys. I don't think I lost to this guy. Watch. Let me see. Watch. I beat it. I beat it. No. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, you absorbed my... But look, see, I got 300 damage, like... You're still gonna try to absorb me? I mean, that's about as good as you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just heal up real quick. Watch, I do my limit break, it's kinda gonna be over. Watch, is it gonna be over? No, not yet. Okay. I thought it was gonna be over. Ah, and you're poisoned. Here's a wonderful proposition. You can leave a like for just the fact that I'm pretty much making a fool out of these Pagoda trials, like literally. This is just like insane. Look, I'm not even worried about my health being that low right now. If I happen to win just right now, then cool. If I lose, I'm just gonna laugh, but anyway. Huh. You're still alive. Oh, no wait. Death by poison. This was death by poison. Someone who can absorb my health just died of poison. That just goes to show, like, you just absorbed a poisonous snake, by the way. Wow. But see, that's what happens when you prepare, though. You just know what to do in these situations. That's why I gave her the added effect poison. I could give her something else, but I decided to give her the poison, so it makes it easier to deplete the enemy's health, making the battle more to her favor. I didn't know that before because I didn't bother doing any material formation. I was just up and at them. Let me just fight these guys. I can't believe you beat me. Oh, of course I did. I know, the irony. Oh, of course. This should be interesting. It's been too long since I've had a chance to use my full power. Really? Well, Mr. Staniv? I don't know if that's Mr. or Mrs. Staniv. I can't believe you beat me. Well, yeah, I mean, you were trying to absorb... Look, I fought those absorbing guys at Mount Nibble, by the way. So, I know what they're like. They just constantly... They're like leeches. They constantly try to seep in your health and everything. This occasion, I'm just looking at him with my faded eyes. I'm like, somebody hold my magnifying glass real quick. I'm about ready to take this guy on, like, or lady, or take that person on like it's no tomorrow. Like that was it. Like, I didn't like those absorbed guys anyway. They were causing me a lot of trouble earlier, but I survived their fights. It's just, I didn't like the whole absorbing thing. And it's like, no. It's like, no, I think you're done. So far, so good. Oh, by the way, wait, what was I gonna say? Well, never mind. I was gonna come back to it later. Well, looks like somebody gave me a dislike, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I just want to make sure to see how well I can get past this without but anyway, let me see here. Okay, so now we got Mr. You got the Staniv guy here. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, sorry, let me just check something. So, Staniv. It says the rule is the best fighter on each floor will be your opponent. This is a 5-storied pagoda. So I just fought 3, this is 4. But the 4th floor is the highest. In other words, no one has ever defeated me. Master, so you're the master of weaponry. Oh, this guy. I know what he turns into. I fought him in this form before. Yeah, I remember you. You're the guy. Yeah, you're that weaponry guy. I remember. Give her haste. So, I'm going to speed her up real quick, and I'm going to see about... I'm going to see if I can do some biomagic. Okay. It didn't work as much. Okay. Ha! Oh, am I able to steal anything from this guy? I didn't steal anything from the other person down below, but no. Okay. I thought I could do some stealing. I'll go ahead and get some HP going. Ah. Okay, never mind. Well, I'm glad he's okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the NP use. Ready, go. I was hoping to get over 1,000 amount of damage, but no. Okay, let me go ahead and give him some more HP high potions. There we go. I could see what that was gonna do, and I know it's because of the item I equipped her. So that means they were probably gonna do like a status effect that was related to the accessory I have right now, which is good. Which is why I'm glad I equipped that status effect protector, because whatever it was gonna do. So I'm gonna heal real quick. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna give her quick Ha! Death by poison again. See what I mean? Oh my gosh. It's like... That's why it was important, because I learned about this because a long time ago, I was curious, because I used to have a strategy guide. I don't have it on me anymore, but they taught, I saw, I didn't even read what they did, what it says you're supposed to do, but I saw, like, the main boss was poison, and I thought, well, wait a minute. What if I give her added effect and poison? And I gave her bio. So what this does is it just helps her, it makes it easier for her to accomplish her, the ability to prevent any of those characters from, like, staying in high health and everything, if you know what that means. He's like, what? It's like, of course. Splendid, you have definitely improved. Oh ho! You might not be as much of a child as we thought you were. Of course, if we lost to her. You have defeated 4 of our best, but now you will have to face him. And we already know who him is. Oh boy. Yeah, that guy. So what I need to do is, now I don't know if I'm well equipped at the moment, because the only challenge right now is preparation. Now, if I end up losing to this guy, I mean, I'm not gonna fret about it. You know, I already know that. Let me get that video clip saved. Thank you. Matter of fact, hold on. It's about to turn into a blue screen in just a moment. So I'm going to go in here real quick and check something. So if you're seeing a blue screen right now, it's because I'm going into some settings real quick to check on something real quick. That's the screensaver. No, that's not it. It's something with share button control type. Yeah, video clip setting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just had to change the settings for the video clip. So if it's on the blue screen, it should get back to normal right about now. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now I can start the video clip. Okay. Yeah, I just went to set it to 60 minutes because it was on 15-minute video clip recording, and it's just like, what? You know, I don't want to have that happen. Yes, yes, yes. It's very, very important, especially if you need to check up on something, or maybe you need to look up to your settings to make sure certain things are functioning well. Yeah. So let me see what the chat says. So that it won't be an inconvenience to the audience. Exactly. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay. Yeah. But you heard about the tips I shared about the live event setup. Yeah, you just go to the live live streaming section in your, it's either Creator Studio Classic or YouTube Studio Beta, one of those two. You just do it on your computer. That's where you can access it, and then you can arrange and set up an event so then people see it on time. Oh, okay, this person's gonna be live streaming at that time. And because you have a capture card, you have an encoding setup. So you just have to arrange the encoding. Whoops, excuse me. Yeah, I said I know earlier I was saying I wasn't too worried because I saw like a little. I went to check my video a little bit because I was trying to get into the chat and see what else is going on, or check the video, and then I saw I had a dislike and I was like, oh, okay. You'll be amazed. I've been to a lot of, let me tell you 2 major live streamers I'm actually a part of right now. Yeah. So then that way it will help people know ahead of time that you're streaming that day. You can do it either much earlier on that day, or you could do it the day before or 2 days before, whichever way you want to do it. So I'm about to face Yuffie's father. He's like, Yuffie, I'm your father. What, that big spinning-headed thing? No way. There he is. So everyone's quiet. He's like, shh. So I just saved. So if I lose it, I'm not worried. I'm just gonna try out my shot. He's like, Dad? Let's give him a bit of more stern. I'm glad you made it this far, Yuffie. Why are you? He's pulling out the muscles. I'll answer you by having you try your skills against me. So it's Godo. Hold nothing back. Come as if you're trying to kill me. If you don't, then I'll have to kill you. Hey! What are you doing? Omni change. Yep. The big spinning headed thing is here. Oh, not bad. Alright then, you big spinning-headed looking thing. Oh, you're using one of my enemy skills. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hold on. Come on. Here we go. HP, I feel. I'm gonna have to use that. That way her health is raised up again. Yeah, sometimes you have to keep healing her. Because I remember the one difficulty with this boss is his attacks can be constant where you have to focus on healing a lot. It gets really annoying after a while, of course. Let me see. Drain. And good thing I gave her counterattack too. Yep, now he's poisoned. Alright. Let me get the I'm gonna get the X potion, because it's gonna do a ton of damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because Trine is like one of the most... Let me use it on him. One of the strongest enemy skills. See that? 1,000. Now I'm gonna try to see if any of it. Yep, I thought so. That's why I needed to save some of my X potions, in case stuff like that was gonna happen. That's like about 200 damage. And I'm keeping an eye on measuring on the attacks because if I don't, you know, I could miscalculate how much the damage could supersede or exceed my own. It's like, oh boy. So far, I didn't even have to use Odin. I think I'm okay. Can I steal? Can I steal? Nothing to steal. No, I thought I could steal. I'm gonna just heal her. Because he's poisoned, like, even the longer I wait, he gets poisoned by the second. Or, like, by just a couple more seconds. These swords are not really that tough. Yeah, so it's about less than 300 attack points. Attack damage, sorry. Okay. Is he gonna be defeated? Ooh. Now that one, yeah, that's the one that tends to heal. Yeah, I don't like that one. But I'm gonna heal real quick, because I don't want her to be exposed to too much damage. Uh-oh, is it gonna kill me? Is it gonna kill me? Yep, it did. That's what I thought so. So you see what I mean? That's what happens, failure is an option. He's like, damn it. And what was that? Come back when you get more training. Yeah. So you see what I mean? It's so right now I'm probably a little low on the X potions. Yeah, because they don't carry X potions, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I know. It's like, oof! But you see, all the other Pagoda trials got them down. So I got them. I took care of them. It's just this one here. It's this one where it really becomes tough. Now, I could level her up a little bit more, but I'm keeping an eye on the time because I'm not going to be on for too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, and I'm going to try again. If I need to level her up a little bit more, I'll do it. Like anything to make sure that she's strong enough. Because right now, it looks like I can take them on, and Trine, because I have Trine, and if I poison him, it will make things a lot easier. Because Trine does tons of damage. And Trine will go up to at least almost 900 attack damage points. So if I want to make sure that she's alive and well, I have to make sure that her health is above 900. If I don't want her to die from that move. I tend to be very calculative, so that's what a detective needs to do. You got to be a calculative person. If you're not, then you're not going to catch it. Okay. I'll show you this time. Wait, she said, I'll show you this time, you old fartmeister. A slight improvement. Come at me with all you have. Omni-change. That's funny. Now he already uses that, but I'm gonna give her haste. Yeah, sometimes he'll start like right at the beginning. He'll already be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you." I'm like, okay. All right, can I move? I'm gonna use an X potion. So that way she's full health. Because I don't want her to fall for it. So that's 1015. Now I'm gonna see if the magic hammer works too. So that's 1000 again. You see how much damage that does? So it does a lot of damage. And I got that from the Materia Keeper. So, yes, it's a keeper. It's ironic, but it's a keeper. Now I'm gonna give her High Potion again. I don't want to use too much of the X potions. Now, hopefully, he doesn't do the. But I think he does it. The Trine. I don't think he does it twice. So I'm gonna. He just used the Beast Sword. So I'm gonna use an X potion just to get her fully health. So I did 1,000 points of damage already. I'm gonna use Trine. So you gonna put me to sleep? Nope. Nice try. That was like 3 or 4 times. Dang. I'm gonna use it again. And he's poisoned. So another technique I thought immediately before this was use Trine, because that does a ton of damage. Oh, now you put me to sleep. Come on, come on. Yuffie, come on. You can do this. Yeah, wake me up. Come on. Ooh, that was double. I saw that. That was a double 312 right there. Well, just because you did that doesn't mean I can't do this. I'm not too worried because, yeah, if I don't have the right items for this thing, then that's fine. Because there are ways to get through this. That's why I had a lot of ether, just in case. Bingo! And that's the end of her. Omni Change has just been defeated. And I leveled up the time. Now ain't that something? Booyah! Booyah. That's how you do it. Ah, I got all creation. That's her, her final limit break. Alright. He says, heave, heave. Huff, huff. Old coot. Not bad. Yep, GG. GG. Good game. You've also improved, my child. Ha, ha, ha. This is when they start laughing. Ha, 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 ha. He's like, wah, ha, ha. And you start hearing that strange sound. It's like, wow. It's time I give this to you, Yuffie. Ah, this is where you get the Leviathan materia. Making waves. That's a trophy I just got. But, Lord Godo, Leviathan materia should only be given to the person who conquers and takes over this pagoda. That is our custom. Custom, custom, custom. I'm so sick of hearing that. Here, let me see what's in the chat. Oh, hello there, gaming in the 90s. How you doing? It says, I'm trying to do a no random battle run of this game. Oh, wow. So does that mean, like, making sure to avoid random battles? Hey. Like, making sure, like, to escape and not have to beat any random battles? Now, that's amazing. So how you doing on that so far? Custom, custom, custom. I'm so sick of hearing that. It's so stupid. Silence, Miss Yuffie. Then what about all of you? Oh, I didn't read the second part. Are you satisfied being cooped up in this tower? Yuffie. You too, Dad, just because you lost the war? You turned Wu-Tai into a place like this. What do you mean? You turned Wu-Tai into a cheesy resort town peddling to tourists. How dare you? The Chow statue and Leviathan are ashamed. Godo. She is a kid. Yeah. Here, let me see what the chat says. It says, it says, no, I used the no random cheat on PS4. I got out of Midgar. Oh, really? So there's a no random. Oh, wow. Wait, isn't it a function? Wait, I think it's one of the, I don't know if it's the analog stick functions, because I know the PS4 allows you to do certain functions. You could even, Latum, I don't know if you're still there, you could even activate if you push one of the analog sticks, and it's the left or the right one, like this or so or something. Like this speeds it up, but there's another function. I think it's that in the middle. Maybe, or something else. But yeah, the both sticks one. This one. Yeah, no random battles. See, I always wondered what that one was. But in battles, I think if you hit this one, you get it where you get, they're all healed up and all the limit breaks are active. I didn't bother to do that because I've already played this game enough, so I'm like, I didn't need to do that, but it was a fun thing to test. 3 times speed function when I grind on this game. Nice. Well, what did you say? Yuffie, forgive me, it's all my fault. What are you saying, Lord Godo? Losing the war, turning Wu-Tai into this? It was all my fault. Lord Godo. Silence. Yuffie, I am the same now as I was before when I wanted the war. But after losing, I began to think. Is strength for beating enemies, or just something to show off? Might begets might, the same as Shinra. I knew you were looking for materia for the good of Wu-Tai, but the reason I hide my strength now is also for the good of Wu-Tai, and now I realize both are necessary. Strength without determination means nothing, and determination without strength is equally useless. Lord Godo, if you're not determined, you're not going to put any effort into what you're doing anyway. It's a good wisdom. You there, Please take Yuffie with you. I perceive that you all have both determination and strength. Exactly. Alright, we'll take her with us. Cloud is like shrugging his shoulders. Alright, I don't... He's like, alright, I don't mind. Go, Yuffie. For the sake of Wu-Tai. Wu-Tai. I think it's Wu-Tai. 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 I think it's Wu-Tai. Dad, I'll take care of the 5 sacred gods until you return. Go and come back alive. Duh. He's like, duh. That's Yuffie. I tried stealing each and every one of them, but I couldn't steal anything. Said nothing to steal. I was like, oh man. Yuffie, wait a minute. After their battle is over, do you think they'll still want all their materia? Dad? Go, fight till the end, but come back with the materia. You bet. Oh, wow. Now you should be able to go to the fiery caves and get the items there. That's right. Yeah, because there are items in that cave. Yeah. Just keep playing. So let me just heal up and save. Also, anybody who's joined the live stream, welcome aboard. Welcome to the case. I'm Final Fantasy Rules. I play RPGs, action adventures, story games. I love story-driven games, by the way. So I'm all about single players, all live streamed, and also some. I'll be probably uploading some other videos, probably from the live streams and of my own accord later. But yep, that's what I'm all about. So interested in my fellow gaming sleuths, just leave a like button if you're enjoying the stream, and also subscribe. Consider subscribing. Let me go ahead and save here. And do not pass go. Do not... I don't even remember what Ace Ventura, what he said. Ace Ventura. Okay. Yeah, they have their materia over here. Okay. Yeah, she's all set and ready. So I'm going to see if I can get those items up in there now. Wait. She deserves the no, not Odin. She deserves Leviathan. Best represents her village. So I'm going to go in here and see about no, wait a minute. Hold it. If I recall, Latum, what do you recall? So I'm just going to ask, what do you recall about, because it's been a while, what do you recall about extinguishing the flames again? Because I know yeah, because I go, he's going to do that again. But, I'm just trying to remember what to recall. Because I know I'm supposed to have the, yeah, because, you know, I finally went through that pagoda. Woo! I'm so glad to do that. But I was trying to remember, if it was supposed to be, I mean, I got Leviathan, but it was supposed to be like an accessory item or something I just got. But I don't think I got anything after that, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah, so Latum, did you remember what it was again? Yep, that's her limit scroll. Yeah, otherwise I'll just come back in a sec. It's after you get the submarine. Okay, I got you. See, I was thinking, oh, I get to go there right now. It was like, oh, but it's like, wait a minute. There's supposed to be something I'm supposed to get to be able to do it. Masamune. I'm gonna just use it to help, because what is it, the thing with limit breaks? You have to defeat a number of enemies or use the same limit break multiple times. Yeah, it's that strange setup. Wait, did she just heal him? I think it's because of... Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought he was just... You're wielding the Masamune, Cloud. Come on, you can aim at him. I mean, look, Eris is getting it. There you go. Eris is beating him over the head with the rod. You're swinging your sword and you're missing. Even though they're flying, I mean, but they're still getting hit with the rod. It's like, I mean, the rod, the staff. Like, for real. Oops, let me get out of here. Let me see something with these guys. Oh, good, yeah, because I got the slow now. I just want to see if there's something about them that I need to be aware of. So the flame dance did nothing. No enemy skill. Okay. Yeah, I thought it would be an enemy skill, but nope, it wasn't. Okay, that just heals them up. Bingo. Alright, so this is actually... So once I save here, I'm actually gonna end my stream here. Hey, Latim, you know what was strange, though? You know what was funny? I was, when I said earlier about... I just noticed when I said earlier about how it's suddenly like, oh, I got a dislike. All of a sudden I saw like a number decrease from the view, and I was like, was somebody watching that actually tried to dislike? They actually disliked and didn't, and was like hiding themselves. I'm like, what the? I was more shocked. I was like, what the? Interesting. I just thought that was funny, really. Alright, well, I just saved, so I'm actually done. Alright. Pretty much showed how to do it, really. Like, look. I barely had to use sense, really, at the end of the day. I was just trying to use steel. But, yeah, I didn't even have to use Odin, too. You know, it's just like... And I was going to use this, but I know it only gives me little MP. But I figured it would come in handy in case if I had to use anything magic related. And it was obvious I ended up using, well, of course I needed to use haste. Excuse me, poison. But I ended up using trine, by the way. Yeah, let me just check something real quick. Oh, hopefully Latum, if are you still there? You can indicate in the chat if you are, real quick. Oh, okay, you are there. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream. Oh, and by the way, I remembered just before I leave, I remembered the scripture where I mentioned about the right division part. It's something you don't really think about until you actually study the scriptures for yourself, and then you find connections, because it talks about, when you talk about a vision, you never really think about how when you make a vision plain or clear, it's easy for people to follow. So that was just an example of that kind of example in the scriptures you don't really think about until you actually, you study it for yourself. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. There's an application to it with vision. Businesses have mission statements, they have visions. But they make it clear. It has to be clear. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing in life? And same with graphic design. When you make an image, you make it plain, make it clear. People know that this is what this person's all about. You do it the same thing with the YouTube channel, your content, your imagery. The imagery counts, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, description and information counts, but when you make that vision clear, people see it. So I just thought I'd share that bit of wisdom for you before I leave. So I hope that that gave you some of wisdom from God's word, by the way. Yeah. It's amazing scripture. When you read it, you learn about the prophet, you learn about the person. I think it's Habakkuk or something. But yeah, when you check it out, you find out, wait a minute, I didn't know about this. But yeah, it talks about the clarity of vision. It's an example of that. And you see how Jesus was, his mission was clear. Like, he's an example of someone who carried out the mission of his death and resurrection and bringing salvation to the world so that all men be saved. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that bit of wisdom for you. But I'm sure you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the strategy I inputted to defeat the whole section of Pagoda. I only lost once, and that was against the final boss. But that was only because he put Trine in there at that last point while my health was below about 900. But I was also calculative because I saw the numbers, and I was careful to get an estimate of how much point damage it would take for him to kill me with Trine. So because my health was below the 900 or the 800, at least about 830 rank, he killed me. So, well, not killed. Actually, he exhausted Yuffie. That's the perfect term for it. Yeah. So I thought I'd share a bit of wisdom from the Word of God, and then also thought I'd show some nice little strategies. Yeah. My channel is focusing a lot on strategic gameplay, and also an opportunity to share passion for the game and everything. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad. I'm blessed to give you that. Yeah, it's something that useful because you have a capture card. I don't have a capture card right now. I could still set up the whole that whole system. I didn't set that up yet because I don't have a capture card, but I can still set it. It's just I'll have to put in the description to let people know, hey, this is not the official video live stream here, but this is just an example of this or that, or this is just this. So, but other than that, yeah, it's fun. So, yeah, so if you haven't yet, you can leave a like button. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm glad you learned a lot. So I'm glad you could join me. Take care, and also, I might want to send her again. I'm thinking of sending you a little something later. It's a nice little gift. I'll send it to you later. I'm thinking on it. But I'll let you know what it is in the Twitter at some point before I send it. But it's a nice little gift from, you can send it free. It's one of books that my church has that where you can send like a free gift, so anyone can open it up, download it, and then see it for themselves. So I'm thinking of sending it to you, but I'll let you know about it and everything and stuff. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get going because I know I'm already up to the time frame that I need to be on. Yeah, I can only be on for so long. I'm surprised I didn't see Nor Gaming. I don't know if they were on the sidelines watching. I don't know. Maybe they weren't available. I did see their channel and everything, and then they changed their channel icon to the YouTube image, which is kind of intriguing. I'm curious about that change. But other than that, you have a wonderful night, wonderful day. And by the way, are you live streaming? Like, when is your live stream? Latin, do you have a live stream coming up today, by the way, or another day or so? Just out of curiosity, just wondering before I get off. And by the way, if anyone is on just arrived at the live stream, welcome. My channel is all about playing single-play games, mainly RPGs like this, one of my classics, Final Fantasy VII, and also other nice story-driven games, mainly art, action, and adventure games. So if you're interested in that, especially if it's a live stream, then you can consider subscribing. I'll be producing more of this throughout the week. Oh, okay. So every other Saturday. Okay, no problem. Yeah, no problem there. Just make so I'll just, I know I'm subscribed to you definitely, but we'll definitely keep in touch. So in that case, you have a good night, Latum. A good day, and take care. God bless you. Thank you for joining the stream, and see you around. Hopefully see more people. I'm glad I picked this time. Like 5 p.m. is like my best time now. So you take care. God bless. Have a wonderful day.